apa? Recording. Tiba main video pula.
Okay, this is the IMF briefing for today, Wednesday 15 February 2016. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. I try to be as short as possible. Here I'm trying to disseminate the instruction by the guide regarding the teaching plan setup and also the new display or academic advisory, so that we as a lecturer can guide the students, and we also the coordinator of courses can set up the teaching plan according to the requirement by ministry and also our university. Let me introduce the structure of the integrated CGPA for the student. The CGPA comes from the COPO that we have set up in the teaching plan. So the teaching plan we are setting up, actually we use the PO and also PLO according to the MQF, whereby the PO and PLO and MQF set up at faculty level. So PDA and KP will set up after we have endorsed in the academic committee at faculty level. I will show you later the display of the MQF. So this part, MQF, PLO, and also PO according to the EAC are set up at faculty level. I will show you later the setup. The task of lecturers, especially for the course coordinator, to be carried out in the teaching plan. Teaching plan, it has CO for respective course, and they have to be linked up with the PO. The PO is regularly matched with the PLO according to MQF. I will show you later. And from that, from the teaching plan, we hope that with the new and right setting of the teaching plan, the ICGPA generated for each student will be correct. Otherwise, at the end of the semester, in the Senate meeting, we will see some of the students have a funny result of ICGPA. So we have to avoid these mistakes. So this is the display of the MQF PLO display. From a faculty IMS, we set up the, I'll show you actual log in first.
Download.
Okay, you can open your IMS in the meantime.
tak ada ayat.
Cancel, install. Install helper. Asal ni?
Okay.
Window boleh lah, idea lah.
Take some time, internet not very fast. Everybody got the MS login? Very slow here.
Nak pakai? Ini dapat.
Very slow. So from the faculty, I will show you here. We have list of menu, and under the program setup program, I'll show you this is the setup of the program that we have. So at the moment we have DKC, DKB and BKG is deactivated. So the setup of PO from here actually, according to the current EAC program outcome, we actually put there the domain of the learning cognitive along with the keywords, and as you can see here it is active. So we hope that there is no problem in setting up and choosing the PO. The inactive, the passive PO will not appear in the teaching plan setup anymore. And recently we have meeting with KAI. We have link with the NQF PLO over there, so that we can generate the ICGPA spider web from the PLO. Next is the teaching plan. Okay, this one is very important. This is that you have to note down actually. Before that, I would like to show. Okay, we have previously menu for a teaching plan setup coordinator without the MQF. That one is already removed from the IMS. There are actually 3 rows previous semester. Currently, that teaching plan setup for coordinator old version already removed from the menu. So we just only see one menu only for the coordinator. So do not copy this one instruction or advice from the KAI set up from previous semester. We have to start from scratch so that there's no problem with the assessment and COPO. Are you following?
Same subject, previous semester.
If so, I think you have to delete the. It is modular actually. You have to delete from the 3. I'll show you later. When I open the teaching plan, yeah, it start from left to right. Okay. So I start with basic info first. The first tab you will see is the basic info tab. Make sure that the current contact hour is correct according to the actual teaching plan. The only figure that you can edit is on the contact hour. Contact hour only. Lecture and tutorial. Probably you have the new revision, so you can change the contact hour. Everything is same. You cannot change here. Instead, you have to inform Nomadina or Mahazam if you want to change anything else. Next is general guideline to set up teaching plan. Please note down. Every tab other than the basic info tab must be blank as you do not copy from previous teaching plan. This, if you follow my instruction actually. Filling must be tab-wise from left to right. If you want to delete anything by mistake, you want to correct anything, you want to delete it, start from left. I mean from the parent. From the CO. You have to delete CO so that the subsequent assessment and PO will be deleted as well. And please set up the teaching plan according to the approved teaching plan. And bear in mind, note number 4, please pay attention that the teaching plan setup will be logged by BPA at the end of week 3. By end of week 3, the teaching plan will be logged. You have to go through faculty office and contact BPA so that if you have anything wrong with your teaching plan after this week, like you want to finalize anything during the BOE lah. So that it is the way we want to control the quality of the teaching plan. There are so many complaints from other faculty, I don't know from ours, that the teaching plan keep change until the end, until finish of the semester week. So that's not going to be happen. So further information, I'm capturing the video at the moment. So please, after this, who did not attend, who don't attend, please refer to video. I'll show you the setup. From lecturer IMS, we normally take the teaching plan menu, and then we click the teaching plan setup for coordinator. The teaching plan view is for only for the if you are teaching other subject which you are not the coordinator, you can view without authority to change anything. Click the teaching plan setup for coordinator. Make sure that you are in the correct semester 2, 16, 17, and you select your course. In the basic info, you see the preset up of the course from the faculty setting. And you can see also the previous name of coordinator for your subject. At the bottom of the basic info, you can see the prerequisite subject for your subject. Here in particular for my subject is MEB. CRE1, prerequisite for CRE1 is MEB. And make sure also the condition of the prerequisite either taken or passed. Plan design is passed for PD2 is for prerequisite is PD1 and it is passed, not taken. PSM also. Other than that, prerequisite is chapter. Next, okay, it must go through stepwise. You can copy and paste the description from teaching plan 5. Okay, you can copy and paste here and manually fill in the outcome according to the teaching plan. The domain you also set up in the teaching plan. The C is for negative, right? P is for psychomotor, A is for affective. You can put also the keyword accordingly and the Bloom taxonomy. Okay? Next is the COPO mapping. Hang on. I'm also, let me copy and paste my last course outcome. In COPO mapping, you have to link your CO with the PO, with the right PO. So my first CO will be linked to PO1.
Tidak. Tak masalah, tak masalah.
PH kau.
Tak ganti.
Jabat dia kat mana? Oh, bukan kat sini lah.
Dapat 3K4.
I don't want to spend much more time here.
Buat payung. Yang payung.
Next is the assessment plan. Once you have done the COPO mapping, you can do the assessment plan.
Paling beza mana dia tu? Api yang
Okay.
basah. Di sini dia. Saya
Let me choose the previous one.
saya nak apa dia. Apa tu timu? Are you?
Okay, this is from COPO mapping. You have mapped the CO with the PO, and next step is to set up the assessment plan. Hang on. When you go to the assessment plan, the assessment plan will open the new small window. Please click the confirmation button before proceed to assessment PO. You have to set your assessment according to teaching plan. Okay. And each assessment has its own outcomes, right? It is advisable to stick to one CO for one question to make the assessment easy, to put mark easier. One question, one CO. In this case, my test has two questions and different CO each.
It can be two questions but the same CO, right? As long as it contribute to the same CO, right?
Same CO.
No, as long as it contribute to particular CO, it's okay, right? Doesn't matter how many questions, right?
Yes.
But in your case, two questions, two CO. Yes.
Each question has different CO. If we have several questions for one CO, if not mistaken, you have to
But it's okay, let's say you got
total
three
up.
questions, yeah, total out, right?
Total up. And then the difference between old teaching plan and current teaching plan is it has confirmation assessment plan. This button you have to click before going to assessment PO. This button is a new button. If you don't click this, previously, if you don't click this button, this information, this setup will not be integrated in the next step. In the assessment/PO tab.
Can you change that after you press the button? Boleh tukar balik atau tekan button tu?
It will open like the new window like this to finalize the assessment plan. Then click yes. Okay. Then you can go to the next step.
Boleh tukar balik lepas tekan button.
The new thing also in this assessment/PO tab is the window will not allow you to change anything.
Kalau buat salah biar.
Reset balik lah. Ask BPA to reset.
Buat salah macam mana?
Kalau isi percentage dia tak balance.
Boleh, no problem. Patah balik ke belakang lah. If you done some mistakes by any chance, go back to the assessment plan and change accordingly. After that, you click again the button. Click again the button. We'll set to the new setup.
Jangan say the letters, jangan klik lah.
That's only can be done before end of week 3. So they are going to load this teaching plan. Okay? Clear?
So let's pay to open after week 3.
Lebih difficult lah. So
As a penalty. Ikan generation.
you have to go to my room lah. Or the team. Okay?
After week 3 is okay.
Yeah.
Ikan generation.
That's only the difference lah. I hope that in the setup of the assessment, you can also allocate the assessment before week 8. Because week 7, by week 7 we have to release the mark for the student to view, 20 marks minimum, for them to decide whether they want to go ahead to carry on the subject or not. Week 9 is withdrawal, last week for withdrawal. Any question? So this is generated just for your view only. It's noted there. This step is displayed only. Any changes, please update the assessment plan and reconfirm add confirmation assessment plan button. Just click it up and then we see a new set, new display. And nothing to reference as usual. Just key in the information of references. In the course detail, here is the modules for your course or subject. Then double click and then you can see the details of the modules. From the topic you can put the LO or learning lesson outcome of the topic. If the one topic has several outcomes or objective, you can put there or the lesson outcome. Okay, double click on it. I hope that you are familiar with the function in the IMS. If you want to add, you go the insert record and delete record there. One not familiar with the function and the menu. The icon there is for insert, and the nearby is the remove record. If you want to add a row in this tab, you can plus. You can click insert record so that a blank row of with topic number and topic will appear. Okay. Next step is the log of changes still under construction. This is supposed to report the changes on the teaching plan. If you change anything on the teaching plan, this step will show the changing. And finally is the printing of PDF for individual course, for student learning time, and making COPO. Any questions? That's the only new setup for teaching plan. Any question? Clear everything?
So by week 3, final lah. That's it.
That's it. Anything you want to change, you have to see me lah.
Is it compulsory?
Yes.
Is it compulsory to log apa ni? Dia punya detail on SLT?
Yes, we have SLT in the teaching plan, right? So key in academic. Because in the report button, you can click for SLT.
Dr. Sabri.
Yes.
Koordinator yang set up kan?
Yeah.
Yang lain copy lah, macam tu, lecture lain.
Lecturer lain just can view.
Ha? View only. Isa yang untuk assessment copy lah.
Yes, can copy.
Copy lah, Isa yang set up lah, presenter.
Yeah.
Dia lain isi markah.
No problem.
Tapi still lagi yang submit week 3 tu koordinator.
Yeah.
Bukan semua lecturer lah.
That's all for teaching plan. There is no any question anymore. Okay, next I would like to also brief here the academic advisory IMS. There is a new structure, there is new video or display in academic advisory. This is under program structure. This is under program structure. We can go to the academic advisor and go to the program structure tab and then click the program structure details button. Program structure tab. Program structure. The third tab under program, sorry, under academic advisor.
Tak ada lah.
Let me show you.
Tak ada.
Academic advisor, advisory information, sorry.
Okay.
Advisory information. I skip the menu, one menu, advisory information is there. Okay. You see a list of your advisory.
Tab number
The
3.
third tab, program structure. See? The third tab, program structure. For a particular student, you can change the student by using this button. And then in the program structure details, there is a new display. Click the program structure.
This function cannot be performed.
Dia ada balance kan?
You will see this, the summary. You can check the university credit hour, 29 property credit hour, course credit hour, acting credit hour.
Ada hutang 10 sen. Tak tahu dia.
Okay, I have problem with my browser.
Bawah ni.
Okay, you can see it from the course information. Please go to the course information. You see list of university subject or university course,
Already taken.
and the center pass means the student has already acquired the credit. You see also the grade. Same goes to the faculty courses. You will see whether the subject is repeated or not. You will see repeating subject if the student took 2 times or thrice. You have to make sure that the subject is are all taken.
Kat bawah ada balance lah kalau merah. Lagi.
Program core.
Ni.
This is an important table for you to check whether the student already taken all the mandatory subject or not. Whether it is university or program or faculty. And after this table, there is a new table also, subject registration approval. If your student add a new subject and waiting for your approval, you can approve it here.
Yang sebelum ni pun boleh pakai lagi. Yang pada sebelum ni boleh pakai lagi.
I'm not sure.
Boleh.
Ya,
Sebenarnya ni belum dipadamkan lagi. Actually the planning is to delete the previous button.
So kat sini lah.
So this transition period lah, you can do either places, new old menu or this new table program structure. It is easy for you to check at the same time. You can approve them. So you can click by the subject here.
Kalau yang sebelum ni kan
student.
Kalau sebelum ni kan dia
Ada button.
kita boleh kita dia akan tengok video ini kan buat satu lah. Kalau dia buang masa yang asal tu.
Sama je.
The idea is for us to check the student,
Boleh kat atas.
to check whether the student
Register penuh dah.
whether or not to take the subject, or the student supposed to take the fail subject or not. Sometimes the student just add the new subject while they have fail subject. We're supposed to avoid that actually. We have to guide the student. Poor student has to repeat the fail subject first before taking new subject. The idea to put in here so that the advisor can glance through the list of the subject before approving the added subject in within 2 weeks. Yes.
Yang balance subjek yang merah tu kan, tengok atas tu. Okay. So kalau student fail, dia akan jadi kena merah lagi lah kat sini. Dia tak
will not be
list
listed here.
Ha?
Will not be listed here.
Tak, kalau dia fail,
Fail
kita ambil dia fail kat atas tu. Dia tak merah kot, dia ada grade atas fail kot. Tu macam mana? Sebab yang ni mungkin tak ambil lagi, ataupun ambil sekarang
Dia ambil
kot.
nanti fail.
Oh ni fail?
Fail. Both fail.
Oh, so kalau dia register fail, dia akan masuk kat balance lah.
Ya.
Merah tu sebab apa?
Balance,
Tak
balance.
ambil lagi.
Tak ambil lagi.
Balance.
Dia kali dia
Tinggal lagi yang
Kalau dia
Tak, dia ambil putih.
Yang lain pun kuning.
Clear.
This particular list.
balance subjek.
Betul lah tu, merah kuning, yang graduate hijau.
Subjek takut termasuk juga yang
Termasuk yang
ni
Ha.
lagi.
Both. I mean
Both.
The credit is still not acquired by the student. Either fail or
Ataupun belum ambil.
not taken yet.
So memang kat atas tu tak ada yang grade E lah. Kan ada kat dalam sistem. Tengok.
Ada sebab tu ada itu.
Ni, PCD tu dia dah ambil kan?
Dia dah ambil.
Dia dah ada kat atas, takut
Ada.
Ada
Satu
E.
student saya.
Ada tak?
Ada. Dua-dua dia dah ambil.
Tunjuk dulu.
Dah tunjuk fail.
Nak tengok macam mana.
Okey.
PCD.
Tak ada lah.
ada lah tak lulus lagi pun.
Tak ada lah.
Yang lulus sajalah yang kuning tu.
PCD.
Tak ada. Dekat
Ada. Dekat sini, okey. Dekat sini
Wait,
tak
wait,
keluar
wait.
sekali. Pergi keluar dekat, klik dekat progress structure, keluarkan dia punya report. Baru dia appear yang fail. Tak ada.
Ada tapi tak dengar. Tapi tak dengar dia tak jadi.
Dekat atas.
Baru buka.
Okay. Probably I was wrong. So then
Dia tak.
Dia kan ni, dekat PDF. Kita tengok
Di bawah
PDF.
lagi. No, bawah lagi. Yang bawah lagi.
PDF,
Yang merah
sama-sama.
lagi.
Lagi.
Bawah lagi.
Dekat
Lagi.
print.
Lagi.
Print, ha, print.
Klik print. Dekat situ dia akan appear yang mana fail yang sebelum ni.
Try klik print tu.
okay. That one is PDF, CGPA or CGPA.
Betul ke? Sila.
Katakan.
Tak dengar kan.
Wait.
Kat situ dia ada release kan.
Yang fail.
Yang subjek yang fail, yes.
Dia suspend ni.
I did that for my PA.
Dia suspend.
Yang E ada tu ada.
Tu ada tu mana
Mana
dia
yang
ambil.
fail. Mana dia ada record tu pada semasa bila dia ambil. Dekat sini dia ambil.
Wait. The point PCD
Alah subjek E tu dah lah.
Tengok.
Dah ada 14, 15, 1.
Ada dia appear kat sini je.
So okey lah, that's mean balance memang dia tak clear. Walaupun
Yang tu
tak
clear lah.
Semua clear.
Ha.
3 kali ambil. 3 kali dah.
Sama dengan
Bawah sini nampak.
Kat sini mana dia yang merah tu
Dia tak dapat lagi.
fail ataupun tak ambil lagi sebelum
Ah,
dia
Macam ni merah dekat semua.
Dah nampak dah sudah jadi sudah extend.
balance. Bukan dia tak dapat. Dia fail ataupun tak ambil lagi. So you have to refer this table lah before approving.
Lagi senang lah TJPA kan?
Ya.
Alhamdulillah.
Itu sajalah.
Lagi senang kalau tak ada tapi
Itu sajalah.
lagi senang kalau tak ada tapi tahu hati sedang gini.
Dah BOE report print yang ni je lah kan?
Okay.
BOE
Dah, nanti masa
Ada
PA
lima
punya
persen.
BOE.
report print.
Report yang ni.
Tak.
Cuba yang print
Itu lain.
yang print kita tengok.
yang print tadi tu.
Bawah sini.
Tu yang print tu. Sebab ada yang balance tu kat bawah dia tulis.
Okay, bela.
Sebab sebenarnya saya bukan balance ni, dah keluar balance lain.
Okay, yang balance ni, yang itu memang ada isu sikit. Sebab my student, dia subjek tu dia dah ambil.
Dia balance
Dia
juga.
lagi dekat balance.
Ni
Itu memang ada isu.
Ni dah clear dah tadi. Dia sangat tak
Report
ni.
report ni dia tak boleh percaya 100%.
Oh.
aduh
Sisi tak boleh memang
Kalau PCD
This one still under construction lah. Not yet.
Maksudnya kena check satu-satu juga lah.
Dia ada dua. Dia ada PSN
No.
dengan PCD.
Sistem ni.
The red colour just now is already.
PSN dengan PCD yang tu betul.
Itu betul. That's correct.
Dia tak betul.
Dia akan keluarkan sekali yang fail tadi.
Maksudnya yang balance tadi lah.
Yang balance tadi.
Ini bukan balance ni.
In the meantime, this semester, this display will be improved.
Yalah sebab ada banyak batch yang
They will add some column there so that the lecturer will see correctly the
Kelebihan.
subject compared to the
Report PJ tu tak betul sangat. Ni betul.
still under construction, improving still going on. But I want to show here every
Masih lagi improve.
no, this one before actually nanti tunggu kita teaching plan lah.
Bayar penalti dah dia.
That one is academic. This one is hak ewa pelajar. Okay. If there is no more question, we'll end my briefing. Now, thank you.
So 3 hari dia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
3 hari? 3 minggu. Minggu ketiga.